I thought if Terry could get on by Benson, he might have something for Kenny, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
Maybe just not at the moment.
Well, we're down with only, what, 20 laps to go here. So.
Right. Let's go back to the 9th place battle. Bobby Dotter, the Hyde Tool 08, having a battle with Stevie Reeves. Let's give a call to the Clabber Girl car, the Ed Whitaker car. Stevie Reeves is in position to post his first ever Busch top 10 finish.
Boy, it looks good. That's a car made famous by our good friend Harry Gant.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him get that team going. Stevie's a good driver, and that's a good team we know. It'd just be nice to see him get something going there.
For 9th place, Reeves looking low. They may get it.
Ooh, Bill Parsons made a move on Houston there, getting in the corner, and McLaughlin gets by.
Yeah, he did. I think Tommy kind of was wanting to hold him up a little bit, and it didn't quite work.
Meanwhile, Stevie Reeves did move into the 9th spot ahead of Bobby Dotter. Look at Tommy Houston. Show you that one again.
Well, Phil's had a couple. You can see the right side of that car. It's
yeah, but
he just straightened up a little, that sheet metal that was hanging out there.
What that was is you see how much room between Tommy's right side and the outside wall. So Tommy was going down kind of the middle of the racetrack and making Phil go by the hard way.
18 to go. Let's go pit side for our Innovation in Motion Award, sponsored by Peerless Faucet. Get more out of your faucet than just water. Here's Larry.
For years and years, teams have been using just regular old yellow weather strip adhesive that you buy at your hardware store to put on the lug nuts to hold them on the wheel for pit stops. The downside of using this is in this colder weather, the glue becomes dry and very brittle, which will help the lug nuts to pop off when you go to put them up on the wheel. A new innovation that's just come along is this two-sided weather strip adhesive that they call Lug Fast. They put it on the lug nut. It's ready to go right away, and we just stick it right on the wheel, and we don't have to worry about it popping off and being brittle. Just another innovation that race teams are coming up with.
Well, I'll tell you something, that 48 car, it's moved past Tommy Houston, and he's moved Jason Keller, and he's bearing down on Bill Parsons up there.
Dennis Subster's coming back up, trying to make up another lap. He's passing his cars left and right, but he's got the freshest tires to anybody out there.
He's about out of time. A report that Johnny Benson may have a tire going down.
Oh, he's running too good to have any problems. We don't want to see that happen.
The third place car.
Boys, I'll tell you something. I've been there, and I know what that is all about. It's getting late in the race, and the car don't feel like this, exactly like it did early on. He's saying, maybe I got a problem. You know, a lot of times you do, but most of the time it's all in your mind.
Second and third place there. Well back of leader Kenny Wallace, going for 2 in a row here.
You know, Darrell, we talked about that earlier today. Benson runs really well for about 20 laps, and then he kind of fades, and that's pretty much what's going on right now.
Tracy Leslie comes to pit road. Kenny Wallace has been in 9 Busch races here. He's finished 8 of them in the top 10. And 3 of them in either first or second place.
Seems to like this place, doesn't it?
I guess.
Yeah, I remember he had some good runs here when he drove with, well, I'll tell you about that maybe later.
Now Benson's convinced himself there's nothing wrong with the car. I'll go back to driving. And every once in a while, one end or the other will just turn loose, and you go sliding across the racetrack, and you wait a few times around the racetrack before you get back on it real hard.
Coming down to 11 laps to go. Dennis Setzer's got a lap back from Kenny Wallace.
The old 48 car is boogieing on up here. He's on the outside of Mike Lawson here, trying to move another spot up.
Meanwhile, the battle for second races on as they pass the Vermont Teddy Bear car of Kevin LePage.
Benson seems to get a good run on the outside of Terry off the corner, but you can see him fishtail just a little bit. That car is not exactly the way he wants it, just a little bit loose.
Well, Benson wants the spot and the money and the 5 points. Terry Labonte is not racing for this championship. Benson is. Another good battle. Mike McLaughlin. In 34, back there with that red car, 48 is Randy Porter, 57 Jason Keller, 99 Phil Parsons.
And they are going at it
for 4th place.
They've been all over each other.
Yep.
Jason Keller got past, and he tried to pass 48 back, and boy, they're having a heck of a race.
You can about hear the ticking out of this group.
Randy Porter's going to make a move here pretty soon. He's tried him outside, inside. He just looked inside, said, I don't believe so yet, but they're both gaining on 99 car of Phil Parsons.
48 car's not as fast off the corner, but boy, he gets in the corner good.
Probably so. He got him at that last caution. 7 laps to go. The battle for 4th place is a good one. So is the race for 2nd between Labonte and Johnny Benson.
Boy, he's got a...
He had to run at him that time, and the slow car got in his way.
He had a lap over car there that he had to make a room for.
Meanwhile, 2nd and 3rd are closing in on Kenny Wallace.
Yes, they are.
Benson's doing everything he can, but Terry Labonte makes very few errors on the racetrack. If you pass him, you'll have to pass him because you're faster, not because he makes a mistake.
All right, there's your separation from 1st back to 2nd and 3rd.
What's going to get interesting is Kenny's running up on a group of slower cars up here in front of him, and that's going to slow him down just enough to allow Terry and Benson to catch him, I think.
4 laps to go. Kenny Wallace trying to give Ford its 3rd straight win in Busch Grand National competition. They're 2nd and 3rd place, gaining ground, but in only 3.5 laps. Something's going to have to happen in front of Kenny Wallace.
Well, I think what Kenny's doing now, he's just making sure he has room when he makes the pass. He don't want to give this thing away by making a foolish mistake.
Well, he's caught the traffic just really good. He's going by on the high side and hadn't had any problem. Terry and them are having trouble back here getting around this other car.
3 to go. Still, the battle for 4th is a great one.
Watch Johnny Benson. He's found this outside groove. He's trying to make a pass on Terry Labonte on the outside. They come up on a lap car. Little contact.
2 laps to go. In the lead, Kenny Wallace. 2nd and 3rd, Terry Labonte and Johnny Benson. 4th place could be anybody. It's still Parsons right now, but there's 4 guys right behind him who want it.
Johnny Benson showed Terry his move he was going to use on him on the last lap, and that slow car messed him up, so cost him run 3rd.
Last lap. First 3 spots pretty well in hand.
You can see he's really moved up on the 8 car, but right now I think Kenny's saying, don't do anything stupid. You have enough real estate in between you.
Oh, yeah. For the checkered flag and for his 2nd Richmond win in a row, Kenny Wallace, the Red Dog hunt. He'll go to victory lane. Terry Labonte is 2nd. Johnny Benson is 3rd. Here's the battle for 4th. Lap car holds up Parsons. Wham! McLaughlin will get 4th. Keller 5th. And Randy Porter stops short of the line. Stevie Reeves gets by him.
Phil Parsons
Everybody
is
gets
trying
by.
to get to the line. The car stops inches away from the start-finishing line.
Oh, man.
Can you believe it?
That poor 48 car. He ran his part out.
Randy Porter gets about a 55-gallon drum of Goody's headache powders for that one.
Phil
What
Parsons
happened?
goes across the start-finishing line there.
Phil was in 4th place, and the lap car in front of him just about stopped, and everybody got together. Mike McLaughlin got 4th.
Listen.
There's the lap car just in front, the 16.
Yep. And, you know, they're racing for a position there. Phil is,
Phil
and the 34 car is, and
watch Randy Porter here. That's him in the 48 car. It turns back, hits Jason Keller. Now watch this slam in here.
Boy, that's a shame. They just ran out of room there. They were coming to the line, and the fast cars run up on the slow car.
So Randy Porter will be the first driver at 249 laps. And Kenny Wallace is in victory lane.
Coverage of the Hardee's Frisco 250 on CNN has been brought to you by Avalon Formula 3 Motor Oil. Add more life to your car.
An unbelievable finish, though Kenny Wallace had the victory well in hand. Second and third were decided. Fourth place in a tumultuous finish and a big crash out of turn number 4. But that all happened way back in the rear view of the man standing in victory lane along with Glenn Jarrett.
A couple of years ago, there was a black car that won all the Busch races here, but it was number 60. Now there's another black car that's coming along doing the same thing. Great run, Kenny Wallace.
Well, I tell you, this is kind of a weird deal. First, I want to thank Toucan and Bill Ellis, the guys that put this thing together, and crew chief, you know, Gil Martin. But this is a unique car. We got 2 of these. We got a Wayne Day front end. They're hidden out of Nashville, and I wish I had them on my Cup car. We missed the Cup race. It's pretty disappointing, but I'm happy to be in victory lane here. We just got awesome Grand National cars.
You got a real knack for Richmond Raceway too, don't you?
Well, we do, but, you know, it's one of those deals where, you know, you got to find what you can find. I mean, you can't sit there and say that, you know, Harry Gant's the best at Darlington like he usually was, but I just got an accurate, plus we found a good setup.
Well, and the best news that we've heard so far is the car owner, Phil Mortashi, now has to shave his mustache. Back upstairs to you guys.
There's Gil Martin, crew chief. Great race for Kenny Wallace. We're going to be going to Nashville, Tennessee to bring you what was the Music City 320 and what is now the Opryland USA 320. Gaylord Entertainment has acquired not only the television rights for TNN, but the title sponsorship to that race. It'll be the Opryland USA 320, helping to commemorate Opryland's status as the official destination of NASCAR, and we'll bring it to you Sunday, March 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern, live from Nashville Raceway in Tennessee. We'll talk to you from Nashville in a couple of weeks. For Buddy Baker and Darrell Waltrip, for Glenn, Randy, and Larry, I'm Mike Joyce. So long, everybody, from Richmond.